What's going on, guys? As you can tell, my room is still a fucking mess. I got boxes everywhere and shit, clothes hanging on the back of my fucking chair. On Thursday, when the chapter came out, I was at the dentist like a good amount of the day. I got my Invisalign in. I don't know if you can tell. It's clear, you probably can't even see it. It's like a little retainer that like shifts my teeth ever so slowly. God, I have a fucking lisp. Ever so slowly. And it's just good for my jaw and stuff. It's gonna help keep me from having problems in the future. But I couldn't fucking speak all day on Thursday. I had like a terrible ass lisp. My teeth were killing me. They're like sore and shit. And on top of that, on Friday, check this shit out. On Friday, I had movers in my house all day long. They were fixing and like installing, it was terrible lighting. There you go. They were like installing all of the fucking closets in my house, and like you see what I mean here. Check this shit out. So this is all empty before, and now I have shelves along the fucking closet. I got fucking here. Check this shit out. Hey, I got like that type of shit. I can hang clothes and stuff, so it's gonna be nice. And everyone in the house has got shit like this now, so it'll help out. But yeah, we also had to get our washing machine and dryer replaced on Friday, and we also had the Wi-Fi people in the house. So my house is just fucking loud as shit. There's no way I could record. So I thought I'd bring you guys the stuff on Saturday. I'm recording it Saturday morning. I'm gonna get you guys the review. I'm not gonna be able to do a live reaction this week, but I will be able to bring you guys another review tonight for the One Piece episode. Fucking crooked, bro. But yeah. Soon I'm gonna be able to use this bad boy. Check this shit out. I don't know if any of you saw it last video because I put it in at the end. Look at my mic. Oh yeah. I have an HDR handycam little camcorder that I can hook up my fucking. I just can't hook this up to my camera right now. It's so fucking dope. I can't hook this up to my camera right now because it doesn't have a jack input for this kind of microphone because it's a condenser mic. But I do have a camera that's compatible. I sent it into Sony and they're fixing it. It should be in like 7 days, 7 to 10 days. So soon we're gonna have some crisp audio in all these videos. So look forward to that. But yeah, guys, let's hop right into this review. So this review isn't gonna be super long. Not really an eventful chat. I mean, a lot of shit goes down and there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm just gonna try and make this as quick as possible. So the chapter opens up and the Vinsmokes are talking shit already. They're like in their guest bedroom and they're talking about like the liabilities and like what they're gonna use as collateral. Like they're basically planning on stealing Pudding after the wedding and using her as collateral for Big Mom, so Big Mom can't just like do whatever she wants because she's a pirate and they don't want to be like at her beck and call, you know what I mean? So like they're obviously not planning on forming a healthy relationship with Big Mom, like a cohesive working together relationship. That's not what this seems like it's gonna be. Let me turn my light on. There we go. So yeah, they're not being smart, and all around them they have all these, I don't think they're homies, they may be homies, but like all these inanimate objects that have obviously had souls implanted into them. So they're just talking mad schmack and all these things can hear. I don't know if Big Mom can hear because of that. Ichiji, Niji, and fucking Yonji are pieces of shit. I don't like them. I don't like them. It cuts to the mirror world and Brûlé is about to drop Carrot in that pot. And right before Brûlé drops Carrot, you know, Chopper says Brûlé just dug her own grave. So there's been a bunch of theories, or there were a bunch of theories that like Chopper was planning something and that there's like no way that Carrot would like let herself be hung like that, like what's going on. And it turns out like they were right. That Carrot that was hanging right there is a fucking frog that like looks like Carrot somehow because the mirror world or some shit. And like they switched and Carrot's hiding in like the attic making like Carrot noises. So basically like they're just like playing dumb. And Brûlé and her little squad are even dumber, bro. Like they're ridiculously stupid. I don't know how they fell for this. But some shit ends up happening. Carrot does like this wind up and like breaks the floor or something and ends up knocking the pot over and spilling it all over Brûlé, and she gets burned and shit. Chopper goes into Brain Point and escapes the chains. And then once all of Brûlé's minions are all together and they're all around like the wet like soup, fucking Carrot uses his electrical attack to electrify and shock all of them with her fucking mink powers, her overpowered mink powers, yo. And then Chopper turns into fucking Monster Point and seismic tosses or like shoulder throws this alligator into the ground and knocks him out, yo. Like, then it cuts to a scene of Sanji and one of Big Mom's minions comes into the room and she's like, and he's like telling him like the current situation of the Straw Hats. Like currently, Straw Hat Luffy and Cat Burglar Nami are being held captive. The only ones currently going on a rampage include the male mink and the Soul King. And Sanji's straight up like, enough. Like, I don't want to fucking hear about this. Where are the ingredients I asked for? And he's like, oh, they're here. If you're just about to eat, you know, like, why don't you eat some of like the stuff that we have prepared for you? He's like, I'm gonna be using the kitchen. Pudding never showed up to lunch that meeting, and I'm worried about her. So I'm gonna cook her some fucking food, yo. Sanji is the man. Then it cuts to Brook in like the treasure room where the poneglyphs are, and he's like going in. Brook is literally like, he knows he's short on time, and he's doing the best that he can to just make the most of the situation. It's like he just looks so serious about his job right now. I came here telling my partner in crime to risk his life. I simply must gain something worthy in return in order to avoid a complete loss of face. So Brook's never really concerned about this. And then like, he throws a joke and it's like completely ironic compared to the jokes he usually says. He's, who says that I have no face to lose in the first place? And he's dead serious. And it's like he's usually the one who says, you know, it's like, but I don't have a face, you know. He gets usually the joke will go, in order to avoid a complete loss of face, even though I don't have a face to begin with. But he completely switches around. He's like, who says I don't have a fucking face to lose in the first place? I gotta get this shit done. And it's like, I like that attitude. Brook is a fucking boss. So while Brook is trying to steal the poneglyph, Big Mom's like, no. Who's the idiot who thinks it's a good idea to mess with the highlight of my day during the wedding? And Big Mom crashes through the wall into the room where Brook is. And Brook's like, what? It can't be. And she's like, Big Mom, she's like, now would you look at that? That's one interesting creature I see up there. Heart. And Brook's like, Big Mom? So fucking hell. So soon, so quickly, we're gonna get to see Brook and Big Mom's interaction and their relationship. The Soul King and arguably the Soul Queen. I'm almost on the boat where I want Big Mom to take a fancy to Brook and his personality and his charisma and his appearance and shit. Maybe they're just like meant to be together. Am I shipping Big Mom and Brook? There's no way, bro. There's no fucking way. There's no way it would happen. I do think she would really like him though, and his entertainment and the music and his soul powers. He's probably immune to Big Mom's powers. He probably can't have his soul taken away from Big Mom. Oh my god, who fucking knows? But the story cuts to a courtyard in the chateau with Pedro. And then Baron Tamago shows up. And this is when we find out about a little bit more about Pedro's past and Baron Tamago and how they're interrelated. Their destinies and their past are intertwined. When Tamago comes in, he says, despite being enemies, I've always respected you as a powerful opponent, Pedro. Captain of the Nox Pirates. The Nox Pirates. The Lox Pirates. Every time we would see each other, the scars on our left eyes would begin to itch. So they both have those scars on their left eyes and they're like matching, yo. I didn't even realize that until this chapter, straight up. But Baron Tamago is basically like, why the fuck would you return, Pedro? That time 50 years ago, or no, that time 5 years ago when you last showed up, Mama took 50 years away from your regular lifespan. I don't know how long minks live, and if it's anything like animals, maybe it's shorter, but Big Mom took away 50 years of Pedro's life. And Pedro's like, yes, I'm well aware that I have no intention of returning to my home country alive. And it's like, makes me think that maybe Pedro's gonna die, and that's like scary, bro. Like, I don't want Pedro to die. If anything, I want him to become a part of like the Grand Fleet. He's a badass. I like Jaguars. He's dope. And then the last page of this chapter. This is going to be really well animated in the anime, you can already tell. But it cuts to a raining scene over the Whole Cake Island, like castle. And you hear like, oh, my phone. You hear like panting, and you see a bloody hands go against the wall. Someone's struggling down the hallway. They're like limping with blood. And I don't know if that's a word. I don't know if that's her saying father and like fumbling her words, or it's just her faltering and falling. I think that's her faltering. But we see Reiju all bloody, her legs all fucking bloody, her hands are bloody, and that's where the chapter ends, yo. Reiju got fucked up. Something happened to Reiju. What in the world happened is how the chapter ends. Oh my god. So it's like, again, not a super eventful chapter, but it pushes the story forward. Like, what is gonna happen? Like, what happens next chapter is gonna be like, we're definitely gonna need to be doing a live reaction next chapter. Like, what the fuck happened to Reiju? Was it pudding? Was it Big Mom? No, there's no way it was Big Mom. What the fuck was she doing last? She was with Sanji. There is something going on. I'm telling you, this has to like Pudding's third eye has to fill in a plot hole for this arc. But she has a third eye, right? Like, does she even have a third eye anymore? Like, she had it. Like, why haven't they shown us her forehead this entire time? We're halfway through the arc and we haven't seen her fucking forehead. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what to fucking believe anymore. And I'm ready for some closure. Oh man. So guys, that's gonna wrap up this review. I went through the chapter rather quickly. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry again, it came a little late and that there wasn't a live reaction. But I have been a little busy. You know about the fucking setup. I'm gonna get my bookshelf sometime soon. I'm gonna start filling it with manga. I'm gonna get posters in here. It's gonna look really nice. I got like a nice backdrop for the videos. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. I always appreciate it. We're almost at 100 subscribers. It's fucking crazy to think about. So guys, I will see you all next time. Peace out.